Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Sophia. It's so nice to meet you if you're new here. So today we're going to be talking about goddess Hecate. I'm going to be completely honest. I did not know who Hecate was until I had my own personal experience of her. So I'm just going to ring my bell for protection and to tap in with the divine frequencies that we're connecting with today. Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk about who Hecate is. Hecate is who we call the goddess of the crossroads. Okay, so for me personally, this is when you're dealing with a lot of challenging decisions, like which direction to go. She came to me in a very dark time of my life. So this is another thing, is she came to me. I did not seek her out. Okay, so this happens usually when, yes, you are going through a lot of darkness and you feel like nobody's hearing your cries, nobody's helping you, and you feel trapped. Okay, so for me, a lot of it was like illness that I was dealing with that I still recover from, but it was very interesting. And this is kind of just like a story time. Like, this isn't like a super structured video, but I'm just going to give you as much information as I know on her through my own personal experience, because I feel like a lot of things that we read online aren't, my bad, the camera was shaking and stuff. I feel like a lot of things that we read online can be deceptive sometimes. So I will just explain what her energy was like when she presented herself to me. Okay, she does have a loving energy, but it is mixed, and she has a loving energy and it's mixed with a lot of intense energy. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like scared when she first came through, because she's so powerful. Okay, she is like fierce. Like, that's just what I felt like. She has been through it all, and that's how she's telling me. So I have medium abilities, and I'm connecting with her as I'm talking to you, because I want her to share with me what she wants you to know today. Okay, she's telling me she's been through it all. Okay, that's how she earned her role, she's saying, in what she does for others today in the spirit realm. On the other side, she's showing me she travels from the underworld to the upper worlds and meets in the middle. So she has mastered both darkness and light, okay, is what she's telling me now. She comes to you because she's figured out how to be the light in the dark. She's figured out how to make it on her own. She's saying she knows what it's like to not have anyone to guide her. And that is exactly why she has taken on her role as a leader in the underworld. She's saying, very interesting. She's not evil, okay? This is a big misconception. She's saying her energy is just, she's been through so much within her own experiences. I don't know if she was ever human. She's saying no, she was never human. She's always been a goddess, a spiritual being. But there are challenges that you face on the other side that you wouldn't know because of your experience in your current body as a human. Now she's wanting me to share my own experience with her. So it was very subtle very subtle things that I didn't know she was sending me signs because it was so subtle at first. So she is very gentle in her approach. She's saying she doesn't force a relationship with people. She simply opens a door for a connection with her for protection and guidance. So she's also saying that we as humans also have the ability, because we are spiritual beings, to travel from underworld to upper world for our own purposes, such as healing is a big reason why we do so. And for guidance is upper world, right? Underworld is for healing the past mostly, okay? Because we've all, as a human being, have had tough past experiences in our lifetime, right? So that's a form of shamanic healing, right? She's letting me know. Okay, so we'll get into the first few signs that I was experiencing to see if this resonates for you, to see if Hecate is wishing to connect with you to guide and protect you as well. So, keys. These are the keys. The key is a sign of Hecate, okay? I would like to know why. Um, she's saying something about unlocking doors. She has the ability to unlock doors for you if you're feeling trapped. Interesting. Like she has the key, and she's saying the key lies within all of us. So she just kind of wakes us up to that opportunity that we're not really aware of because of our fear that is blocking our vision for our next step forward in life. Interesting. Okay. She's like congratulating me because our connection is very strong right now. Okay. My mom gave me these keys because I like to do like crafts, like jewelry and stuff, right? So, do you see how subtle that was? Like, I was given 2 bags of a ton of different keys, and I didn't think anything of. My bad, my microphone died, so I hope that you can hear me well throughout the rest of this video, but she told me to just keep going. Okay, sometimes we experience like these little things that we don't need to make it into anything. She's saying just keep flowing, keep rolling, okay, don't give up. Interesting. So that's a message for somebody here from her directly. She's saying, okay, so I believe I was saying she's reminding me that these signs are very subtle, right? Like, do you notice how subtle that is? I didn't realize like what was beginning for me with my connection with Hecate. And another thing, let's see, crows. Okay, I have a crow spirit animal, so to me that was kind of normal. But I was seeing a lot more of them before she made her presence fully known to me. I think she's saying she likes to warm people up, like warm them up to her energy, because it is very intense and very strong, which is not a bad thing. Okay, don't be scared. Just be respectful. That's how I feel like around her energy. Like I would never disrespect a being so powerful like as her, right? Because why would you want to? Anyways, anyways, yes. So I was seeing a lot of crows, and I was like, why so many lately? Very interactive. Like as I was driving, even on highways, there would be crows like bomb diving in front of my car, and I was like, what is happening? It's like she was really trying to get my attention, I feel like, and I just wasn't aware until I started to become aware once. The next sign I got was once I was going to bed and I was playing something on YouTube, and you know how YouTube kind of like switches to the next video automatically. So another video came on after the one I had finished, and I was like going to bed, right? And I believe I was very sad around that time because I just felt so stuck in life. I didn't know what I was gonna do. And just to be honest here, because she wants me to be transparent, I'm still new on
my journey with her. Okay, this happened not that long ago. I am still facing a lot of challenges, but I will say that I felt a lot more clear on my direction. And sometimes, yes, I'm not gonna know what to do. Okay, just like all of us, right? But it is important to trust the ideas and inspirations that we receive, because that is upper world energy. She's saying is the divine guidance, which she also is a part of, right? So, yeah. So another video came on, and it was story times of Hecate, and I was like, what the heck? Like, who is this? And I was like, whoa. I was honestly kind of creeped out at first. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was like, okay, like, what is this trying to tell me? Is this goddess trying to connect with me? And before Hecate connected with me, I bought this book on goddesses, and I started to connect with goddesses. The first goddess I've ever connected with was Aphrodite. Okay, yes, so moving on, yeah, it was story times of Hecate, and I was listening to it, and I felt like some deception with the story, so I kind of just didn't watch it, but I believe she was sending me like a sign. There was like a car horn just now. Yeah, it was like beep beep, like, wake up, here I am. And so all these things just kept kind of happening, and I felt like a presence. That was her presence, and I didn't know at the time. It was a little overwhelming at first, but I feel like you adjust. Like, they do not come down to your energy, okay? These beings, these divine beings, they do not. That's not how it works. We have to raise our vibration, our frequency to connect. So I've always been keeping on, like, working on my vibration and reaching those frequencies to be able to bring divine healing into this world we are in now. Yeah, and the most interesting thing that happened is when I was deep in illness. Okay, that's really hard for someone my age, because I'm not old. Okay, I'm not gonna say how old I am, but I'm definitely not, like, I'm young. Okay, so I felt very helpless. I'm not gonna lie. But I got this email from this girl that has a business for healing magic. So she does a lot of earth magic and stuff, right? And I've never really done something like that. I've always just done, say, readings like oracle or tarot, and like frequency healing, like sound healing and all that, right? And another thing is that I want to mention real quick is I started to become very connected to herbal healing. So a lot of earth magic, right? Working with Mother Gaia's healing abilities that we have available to us already. And I started not to rely so heavily on industry medicine, I should say. I felt like I started to wake up and realize that it was affecting my immune system. So I've been training my body through herbal healing to be able to strengthen my immune system and my body. So she's very good at guiding people with the power of healing through herbs, say if you do deal with a lot of health issues. And I am I don't know what you would call me, a light worker or whatever you want to call me, right? So there has been a lot of attacks sent my way because of the work that I do, and I have to protect myself heavily, so that's why I have allies such as Hecate and Archangel Michael. I choose to make another video on Archangel Michael because I have recently had experiences with him, and I feel like she's saying, my guides and Hecate are saying, I don't have these experiences for no reason. It is to guide through other people and wake people up to what we have available for us to wake up consciously as humanity, and also so that we know that we're not alone and that we do have guidance and healing available to us every day, all day, like whenever we require it. I had a blockage. I'm sensing somebody here could be thinking or unaware, but know that I'm gonna bring it up and it'll wake you up right now. I had a blockage of being scared to ask these beings for anything because I felt like it was disrespectful. I don't look at them as like a messenger boy, messenger girl. Like, it's not, I don't treat it like that, and I don't think anyone should. I feel like it should be treated with respect and gratitude, and giving back is, for me, is showing my gratitude. And I know people do like offerings and stuff. Me, I'm connected to like candles, right? This is an Archangel Michael candle, red. So red is another sign. The color red candles, red jewelry, red clothing, red hair, red lipstick, doesn't matter. If you're seeing a lot of red or wanting a lot of red around you, wearing a lot of red, that also helps you connect with her. She's saying she loves red. It's her favorite color. It is one of the colors in her energy. I used to be scared of like colored candles, but now I feel like I'm being more open because there's not only like the color white, and white in a prism has the rainbow, right? So I'm being more open to candles. We're getting off track. And I heavily recommend protecting your own energy anyways before connecting with any sort of being, okay? Because, and you want to state, I only communicate with the divine, because you're setting your intention and you're protecting and setting a boundary. Protecting yourself and setting a boundary. Okay, I didn't know this. I've always been a natural medium, like you see in this video happening right now. I didn't know this when I was younger, and I used to have a lot of bad experiences because I felt like I couldn't control my abilities, and that's a whole nother video I can make on like how to set energetic boundaries if you are a natural medium as well and you don't know what to do. And then choose to connect with Hecate or Michael or whoever it could be for you, right? So yeah, I think she just wanted me to make this video, and God wanted me to make this video to help people to understand that there is guidance available to us, and even if we can't see it, we can choose to connect. Okay, and maybe that somebody here has been having signs and wondering like what this is about and everything, right? Oh yeah, and I'm gonna finish the story of the lady that was emailing me. She does like healing rituals, right? And it was specifically, I apologize, my light died, so I had to charge it for a minute. But as I was saying, what's interesting is the email I received was for healing, like health mainly. So I was like, whoa, okay, she's real. She's here to assist and guide me, because I felt like nobody was hearing my cries. I felt like nobody cared, which I'm sure a lot of us feel that way, right? But the upper world cares, okay? She's saying, of course, we know, we should know this, okay? She's saying a lot of us have been brainwashed to be scared of these kind of things, but really it is natural, it's normal. I'm not special because I can connect, anyone can. And learning to connect, I highly recommend, okay? Wow, this candle looks so cool. The flame is just so like pointy. And another thing is like I am a fire element, so fire kind of tends to tweak out around me sometimes. Also, if there are like if I am connecting with the other side. So yeah, so I did go, I joined. I felt very supported. It was such a loving group that I went to. Super healing. I let go of a lot of stagnation, stuck energetically. Um, I've noticed I wasn't letting myself cry enough. So, this is a message for somebody. If you do deal with some physical things sometimes, have you let yourself cry? You know, because I wasn't, and I wasn't aware of it until I became aware, right? So try just letting yourself cry sometimes. Sit by a body of water. Just let yourself go on a walk and just cry, you know, because if we don't allow ourselves to feel, it's gonna stay stuck in our body. Especially if you can be surrounded by people sometimes in your life that don't allow you to feel, but don't allow them to stop you from being the human being that you are, because we're all human and we all deserve to feel, because that's part of the experience we wanted to come and experience as a human being, right? So yeah, I went and I have noticed I've been getting a lot better health-wise. It's not overnight, okay? She's saying it's not a process. I mean, it's not a it's not an event. Healing is a process. So I'm being patient with her, and with myself, because it takes two to tango, right? She wanted me to kind of get an oracle message for the ending of this video. I am going to kind of start ending it here because I'm just going to keep on rambling, and I'd like to share what she has to say today. These are the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Oh yeah, so I was saying I do work with herbs and everything, right? So if you're interested in those kind of products, I choose to post more of them. That's kind of like newer that I'm working on right now, but if you're ever interested in those kind of things, check out my website linked in the description below. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can also book with me on my website in the description below, okay? So, the card we got today is Akashic Records, Clearing Old Stories, Releasing Past Lives, and Freedom. Okay, so she's talking about the energy in the world today. We as humanity are doing a full karmic clearing, okay? We have been, and I believe this is why some of us, our bodies have been trying to catch up to the light and frequencies coming in on the planet, which can take a lot to integrate. So rest as well as you process these emotions that you're currently experiencing and letting go of. She's saying don't claim these emotions as your own, okay? Don't make it like into something. Like, let them come and then let them go, okay? Interesting. I also do Akashic clearings, Akashic record clearings. So if you're interested in that as well, it's listed as an energy clearing on my website. Anyways, freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Like, okay, we as humanity are she's saying, being freed from a lot of constraint and control and constriction at this time. I'd like to share with you guys what I saw the other day on my walk. I saw a white horse, okay, and I really connected with her. This is how I get messages through animals. We can pull an animal spirit card as well. I feel like immense love, and I just like can't stop looking into their eyes and just feeling all this love, and then I receive the message afterwards. Like, it's like heart to heart. So animal communication, you want to connect heart to heart through that love frequency. That's how you communicate with animals, by the way, if you ever want to try it out. So the white horse was a message of triumph over evil, okay? It's because we have been in a very big spiritual war, okay? And this horse was a sign that it's over. Like, we've already won, okay? I'm an Aries, so I know that I I'm literally ruled by Mars. Like, my sign is ruled by Mars. I have a lot of experience in spiritual warfare and everything, right? As I went through, and that was a sign for me and you guys. Like, if you have been dealing with physical symptoms and stuff, like, we've already won, okay? So what comes after the darkness is light, right? So yes, light coming through. We just have to trust and have faith that we have won this battle, and humanity is waking up. We're clearing the old stories. Okay, we're ready for our freedom, that we came here to live, because I'm hearing we weren't designed to live this. We're supposed to go through it, of course. Like, everything happens for a reason. Okay. Interesting. So I just talked about going on a walk, so that was for a reason. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Kiwi. Okay, the kiwi's coming through. Cute. So yeah, doing a walking meditation for the next week to clear your mind and to get clear on what's really going on in your life, to be like, to come into this observer state. And also to let go of emotion. Like, I'm just like completely transparent of what I go through to guide others, of like how I deal with things, right? So yeah, I did freaking cry on my walk because I was allowing myself to. We as humanity have experienced a lot of grief, and I don't know about you, I'm picking up you as well. Pick up on collective energies like I do, right? Okay guys, I'm gonna end it here because my light keeps dying. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something valuable, and I'll see you next time.